Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is yours truly, Mr. Elliott. I pray each and every one of you guys are doing simply amazing. I have paraphernalia today, Tennessee State University, so it is actually time to do my HBCU experience at Tennessee State University. Hashtag, is this a hashtag? Hashtag senior year episode number 2. Just going to give you just a little bit about what is going on in September, and we're going to jump into some questions that were actually left on my previous video and some direct messages that I got on Instagram. So basically September, I'm really starting to dive into my senior year. You guys actually graduate in May. So yes, shout out to everybody that, whether you're graduating from high school or college, especially all of my HBCU graduates, stand up. You know, I love HBCUs, whether it be FAMU, Bethune-Cookman, Howard, Virginia State University, Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, Spelman, South Carolina State, Benedict. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. HBCU life is just freaking amazing. I encourage anybody, that's one question, I encourage anybody to, you know, whoever wants to go to HBCU, it's your decision. It's not your parents' decision. Do you, boo? Do you? But like I said, rewind, I am diving into my senior project. Basically, it is a class that all seniors have to take. I know at my university, you have to take this class. It's worth 3 credit hours, and basically it is a paper for my department. It is a paper, kind of like a research / proposal project that we have to formulate to graduate. Also, it has an exit exam that you have to take to get your degree, as well as a couple little bit more papers that you have to fill out, emails that you have to keep track of for graduation. But I will let you guys know in October, episode 3, about how far I'm getting along. Like I said, it's between 20 to 30 pages that I have to formulate, and I will let you guys know my progress in the next update. But we're going to dive into some questions that some subscribers have left me, like I said, in comments and actually in direct messages. We're just going to jump into it. Basically, in a nutshell, this subscriber's daughter is going to be graduating, or she's already graduated, and she's planning on transferring from one university to another, and Tennessee State University, yeah, is her number 1 choice. That was so corny. But go ahead and let your daughter go to TSU. I mean, if she wants to go to TSU, first of all, go ahead and let her go. But what is she asking about? Tennessee State University's dorms. She's coming in as a transfer student, so she might be a sophomore or a junior. There are options where you can actually opt out of staying in dorms and actually staying in off-campus apartments. The off-campus apartments at TSU are Forward Complex, and the NRC stands for New Resident Complex. They are like a suite style apartment where you have 4 roommates. You all share a living room and a kitchen, and 2 people share a bathroom, and the other 2 people share a bathroom. So it's 2 bathrooms, a living room, and a kitchen, and you own and you get your separate room. You get your own room with a door, and pretty much that space in that apartment is your own, instead of living in a dorm with somebody, you know, right beside you, and you have to share that one big space. Those are a little bit more pricier, but that is the option that I did when I transferred to TSU. I did not stay in a dorm. I went straight to the apartments because, first of all, I was over the age of 25 and actually had the credit hours. You have to have over 60 credit hours, basically either a junior or senior, to live in the apartments, or you have to be over the age of 25. You can actually talk to the residence life director, and they will actually give you a form to fill out. It's classified as a non-traditional student, so you can actually opt out of staying in those dorms. You can go straight to the apartment complex if they have availability. So that is another option. She's also asking, she might want to rent out apartments in the surrounding areas. Staying in the area where Tennessee State University is, TSU is kind of in the hood. A lot of HBCUs are built or established in these areas where a lot of African Americans lived back in the day, and around the area now where Tennessee State is, there's not a lot of actually apartments. There are a lot of older homes from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s around TSU. So there are not really a lot of apartments, but I would say check around in the areas if you're willing to commute of Antioch, Tennessee, Madison, Tennessee, Goodlettsville, and maybe even the Brentwood area or Bellevue area to look for apartments around in that area. So definitely check out those. Is financial aid in the top of their game? I would say they are okay. I would say for a person to actually be on top of their game before they even go to financial aid, have your step. If you're trying to apply to TSU in the fall, have all your financial aid set that summer. Don't wait until you get there the week of class start or the week before you move in trying to get financial aid, loans, grants, scholarships. Already have your stuff taken care of. So all of your Pell Grants, all of your scholarships, loans, whether it be private or assistance, already have all that stuff taken care of. So all of your classes are be straight. Already have that stuff taken care of. I can only say that from personal experience, do not wait till the week of class, because you will be in a long line just like everybody else trying to get financial aid, because sometimes they will mess up your financial aid, but already have all your stuff taken care of. That's what the long run I'm trying to say. Have your stuff taken care of. Make sure you take screenshots of everything, have printouts of everything. Apply for FAFSA at least a semester before. As soon as you get your income tax taken care of, have your parents' information, or whether you are doing it by yourself, fill out your FAFSA so you can get these grants, these loans, these scholarships. Already have all your stuff taken care of. Do transfer students qualify for scholarships? As when I transferred in, I did not have any scholarships that I could transfer in, but they recently this semester formulated this plan. I think it's called the 250-mile radius. So if you stay 250 miles outside of Nashville, I think your tuition is cut in half. And also if you have a 3.0 or above the semester after you apply into Tennessee State University, you can actually get your tuition cut in half. But I think that you have to stay in the university for a semester and make the dean's list, I think, over a 3.0 or 3.1, and your tuition will be cut in half. I think it's called like the dean's list scholarship, or I don't know what it's called, don't quote me, but you have to have above a 3.0, I think, for your tuition to be cut in half, and actually apply for that as well. How long does it take to get your refund deposit? Refund deposits are basically if you have accepted all of your financial aid rewards and basically your classes, let's just say you get $20,000 in financial aid, scholarships, grants, loans, but you only use $17,000. That's for your dorms, meal plans, books, all that kind of stuff, and it's only $17,000. If you are basically you have a balance left of $3,000, that $3,000 can be sent back to you, whether it can go back to your parents' account or it can go back onto your own account. Basically this year it used to go on there the week of school, but actually it took maybe like 3.5 weeks, and that was because they were trying to get people situated in classes, all of everybody's financial aid taken care of. So I would say 3 weeks to get your refund deposit. Like I said, a couple of years ago, it used to automatically go on before school started or the week of school. But actually right now it's taking about 2.5 to 3 weeks to get your financial aid deposit. If you want me to do a separate video about financial aid, scholarships, loans, grants, I will do that. Give me a thumbs up or actually leave me a comment down below. I'm trying to make this video so simple. And basically she's just saying, you know, she's trying to get her daughter to follow her dreams. Let your daughter, if she wants to go there, let her go. But let her know, first of all, you're not going to Tennessee State or an HBCU to play around. Have your mind straight. It is to get your degree and get out, okay? So let her go, support her, and if that's her #1 choice, she will do good there. Another subscriber pretty much asked about out-of-state people, campus life, the quality of life. Going to HBCU, I would say, has been the best experience that I've gone to, that I've actually been in. Tennessee State has a lot of things to offer, whether it be Greek life, non-Greek life, organizations. As you guys know, I sing on the award-winning New Direction Gospel Choir. I am a part of an all-male, non-Greek organization. There's so many extracurricular activities, whether it be Tiger Fest, whether you want to run for Student Government Association, whether you want to be a part of different clubs that are in your department, whether you want to run for Homecoming Court, Homecoming Queen, Mr. Freshman, Mr. Senior, Mr. TSU, Miss TSU, all that. There's so much things that are transpiring. All female, non-Greek organizations. There's so many things that are at a HBCU that are not at a PWI, a predominantly white institution. And I would say your freshman and your sophomore year, focus on your studies. Your second semester sophomore year, your junior year, that's when you can start worrying about fraternities, sororities. But you're going there your first year and your second year, you're getting there to get your GPA up, to get your scholarship. So I wouldn't even worry about all this stuff. Get information about them. I know TSU has little seminars about Meet the Greeks and different informationals for these type of clubs and organizations. So I wouldn't even focus on, you know, joining any organizations about the quality of life. Like I said, I love TSU. I love everything about TSU, and like I said, it's been the best experience that I have done. But that's pretty much about it, you guys. That's pretty much all I'm going to update you guys, all the questions that I'm going to be answering in this update video. If you guys have detailed questions, like I said, leave those comments down below. I'll be more than happy to address them or shoot them in another video or in my October update. And as always, continue to make it do what it do in all you do.